So last night I went to an early screening of Challengers, a film that I'd been greatly anticipating over the past few months, and I decided that I'd leave a quick little review speaking about some things that I really enjoyed about it, and a few things that I wasn't 100% sold on. So here we go. The film follows Tashi, played by Zendaya, who's a tennis player turned coach. She's been coaching her husband, played by Mike Feist, for a few years. In order to get him out of this losing streak that he's currently in, she enters him into a challenger event, where he finds himself up against his former best friend and Tashi's ex-boyfriend, played by Josh O'Connor. Now this film isn't just about tennis, it does relationships and the history between these three characters, as we jump back and forth through time to see how their thoughts for each other have changed. Right off the bat, let's just say the obvious thing, the elephant in the room. Zendaya's brilliant in this. It's probably tied for my favourite performance by her, with her performance in Euphoria Season 1. I think she's shown at this point in her career that she's basically capable of anything thrown at her, so there's no surprise that this performance is really fun to watch. I'm sure she has more tricks up her sleeve in her career, and we'll see that as she goes along and takes more roles. Mike Feist and Josh O'Connor are also really great in this. I think O'Connor is a little bit more fun to watch, just because you can tell that he had the time of his life in this role, even if he is a little bit of a bastard in the film. Again, the director, Luca, is exactly what you would expect. His directing is brilliant. Between this, Bones and All, A Bigger Splash, We Are Who We Are, and a lot of his other work between the 2010s and 2020s, he is truly shaping up to be the underrated MVP of filmmaking, and someone who's typically left out of that conversation, which I don't think he deserves. He's clearly very talented, and I just about love everything he puts out. He really has the lockdown on what sexy cinema is, if that's a real phrase, because all of his films just radiate that sense of passion and sex and rawness that builds with those feelings, and I'm really looking forward to his next film, Queer, whenever that will be coming out. I think two of my favourite elements of this film must be the camera work and the score. A lot of the shots are really creative, and it shows for a type of film like this, a romance. You don't just have to do the same things that are done over and over again. It doesn't have to be boring. You can do so much stuff and have so much fun doing it, and making sure that it's still creative, and obviously putting bits of your own passion into this type of project. There's genuinely some shots in this that confused me, like the POV shots of the tennis ball. They look so cool. I want to know how they did it. However, despite all this, I have to say that my personal highlight is the score, which is done by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross of Nine Inch Nails. For me, you could not have Challengers without this score in it. It's inspired by a lot of old techno and rave music, which you can tell very much. A lot of it's just going in, making these scenes feel very lively and helping to build up a lot of tension and stress that are filled in these scenes, especially the tennis ones, with how little of them there actually is in this film. No, I'm joking, there's plenty of tennis, don't worry. There is one bit that did have my jaw drop. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the music just complements it so well. Also, checking on Spotify afterwards to listen to this score, you can see Boys Noise is also credited as someone that worked on this. I don't know if he mixed it or helped produce it, or he just did like a remix, but being someone like him who has produced so much great music this year already, it's no surprise that the score is just so incredible. This is the same for the sound design as well. Those tennis scenes when the ball's hitting the racket, it literally sounds like bullets. So, you know, it's great. Finally, there's the editing. I will definitely not be the first person to say this. I hate it. Alright, I don't hate it, but it does not go down well with me. It slightly confuses the entire film for me at times, and it made me feel a little bit lost on what era we're in. There's definitely a cut this film out there somewhere that doesn't feel as all over the place as this one is. But in a way, I also have to say good job to the editor, Marco Costa, because at times, you made me feel like I was watching a Christopher Nolan film. I had no idea what the fuck was going on, but good job on that. That's basically just a quick ramble of my thoughts for this film, having seen it so recently. Definitely recommending this when it releases in the next few days, or wherever you are around the world. I'm sure it'll be out soon. I'm looking forward to rewatching this one as soon as possible, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. If you've seen Challengers, or you're planning on seeing it, then, you know, give me a comment down below. Let me know what you liked, what you hated, what you're looking forward to. And if you haven't watched these two videos, or any of my other videos, then go back and visit them, because they're pretty good, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!